You're coming in a little broken and staticky, so even if I do have a parachute, I pull it and I land on that. I'm gonna start hand flying this puppy. Turn the autopilot off. I'm gonna go right through that giant hole right there. There was points when it was like 47 knots, smack dab right at my nose. RPMs are a little high, I can hear it. All right, we got ground in. Let's go ahead and give them a buzz. There we go, ground. Good afternoon. Cirrus 381 Charlie Delta is at the East Hangars. Information Sierra for a right crossing departure.
Cirrus 381 Charlie Delta, Camarillo ground, runway 26 taxi via Golf Alpha.
Runway 26, taxi via Golf Alpha, 381 Charlie Delta. Okay, Golf Alpha. This is new instructions for me because I just got a new hangar. And I am very happy about that. I got the clicky door kind too, which is amazing. I got a buddy of mine that's in Bakersfield, and he is getting himself set up to get married to a wonderful girl, so I highly approve. So I'm going to fly over to Bakersfield, get my tuxedo fitted, and get ready for our flight to Austin, Texas. Foxtrot is that way, Golf is this way. Almost got turned around a little bit right there.
Ground experimental 587 Alpha Mike at the Washtrack hangars with Sierra, request taxi right downwind departure.
So we'll get up to the run-up zone, run it up real quick, make sure all my engine instruments, make sure the engine's running good, make sure everything is just doing what it's supposed to do before we take off. Alright, let's get stopped here, 1700 RPM. A little more fuel. There we go. Perfect. Alright, load up. Yep. Twice, yep. Okay, that all looks good. Engine instruments are looking good.
Following Cessna on a short final, runway 26, clear for the option on the go, right downwind's approved.
Number 2, runway 26, clear for the option on the go, right downwind approved for 8405.
Woo, boy. Full power is applied. Alright, we got some birds in the vicinity here, so let's watch out for these things.
Cessna 290-151.
Traffic.
290-151, Cameron Tower.
Yes, sir. Approximately 10 miles northeast of the airport. I have an aerial survey about 5 miles northeast on the other side of the hill.
Clean up.
At 1800.
Cessna 151, Cameron Tower, roger. Make sure you approach runway 26.
Alright, 600. Caps is available. And let's start our right crosswind. Got some nice bumps going on around here, as always. Alright, so we'll do an aggressive climb at 105 knots because we got the mountains dead ahead, so I gotta...
Cessna 8 Victor Tango, make right close traffic this fast.
Gotta outclimb those.
8 Victor Tango, right close traffic.
Subjet 909, runway 26, clear for takeoff on departure, turn left, heading 180.
Magoo approach, Cirrus 381 Charlie Delta, VFR request.
Cirrus 381 Charlie Delta, Magoo approach, request.
We are an SR22 slant Golf, just departed Camarillo. Would like to see if we can get flight following to Bakersfield, Meadows Field.
At what altitude?
10,500, sorry. Let's get a more...
Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, squawk 4746.
4746, 1 Charlie Delta. There we go. Got a nice little 1,500 foot a minute climb. That's always nice.
1 Charlie Delta, radar contact 5 north of Camarillo, 4.1 indicated altimeter 3004.
3004, a firm on location, 1 Charlie Delta. So we're supposed to have like a 17 to 19 knot headwind.
XL Jet 909 out of 3000, heading 180.
XL Jet 909, Magoo approach, radar contact, climb and maintain 5,000. When able, say approach request into Van Nuys.
We need 24 gallons an hour for full power, so just gotta make sure we get that.
Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, contact Magoo approach on 128.65.
12865, 1 Charlie Delta. 65. Magoo approach, Cirrus 381 Charlie Delta's checking in, 5,600, climbing 10,500. Bumps, bumps, bumps. There's that headwind. It's making things bumpy, I'll tell you that, because you got these big old mountains ahead of me, and I got a headwind, so all this mountain wave is just hitting me, and I'm loving it. Now it's a 21 knot headwind. Hello. That just means when I fly back in a couple of hours, should be a quick flight, because I'll have a nice tailwind.
November 219, our contact SoCal approach 134.2.
134.2, we'll see you at 219er.
Alright, 3.4 gallons used. At 5, we'll switch over to the right.
November 1 Charlie Delta, contact LA Center on 132.6.
132.6, 1 Charlie Delta. Alright, 132.6. Here we go. LA Center. LA Center, Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta's checking in, 8,000, climbing 10,500.
381 Charlie Delta, LA Center, the Bakersfield altimeter is 3016.
3016, 1 Charlie Delta.
Good afternoon, Center Bear, 64 Alpha, 6.5. Skywest 90 Alpha, LA Center, the Los Angeles altimeter.
Man, I hate how loud that is. It's like an open mic or a hot mic. Sounds horrible. Ocean to my left, mountains, dead ahead and to my right. You're coming in a little broken and staticky. Okay, can you say that one more time for 1 Charlie Delta?
Number 1 Charlie Delta, confirm that you're familiar with the terrain along the other side.
Again, still coming in really broken. Is there another channel, 1 Charlie Delta?
November 1 Charlie Delta, radio check.
1 Charlie Delta. 1 Charlie Delta has you loud and clear.
November 1 Charlie Delta, I just was trying to ask you if you were familiar with the terrain between you and your destination.
Very familiar, 1 Charlie Delta.
Roger, thanks. 1 Charlie Delta, what's your next point of navigation?
It's a straight shot to Meadows Field.
Okay, roger.
Alright, let's go ahead and go nav twice. So much for this whole 17 to 19 knot headwind. It's 36 knots. Lovely. .41 knot headwind. Okay, everything is looking good as far as gauges.
1 Charlie Delta, advise prior to beginning your VFR descent, please.
Will advise, 1 Charlie Delta. Alright, let's get our lean in. Man, the radio sounds a whole lot better too, my goodness.
West 983 Alpha, contact SoCal approach 132.37.
So when I'm flying over these mountains going from Camarillo to like either Farmersville, well not Farmersville, but Porterville or Bakersfield, I like to fly right over this little section right here in the mountains because there's a nice little valley right at the top in case the worst should happen, right? Another little flat spot right there. Because over here on my left, there's just a ton of like ridges, sharp ridges. It was like Utah out there, you know. So even if I do have a parachute, I pull it and I land on that. Man, you know, who knows what your attitude is going to look like once you've actually hit the ground. Or if you actually hit the ground, you might continue sliding and hitting things. That would bum you out a little bit. So I'm always looking for the flat areas and trying to keep myself over those. That's just my own train of thought, I'm sure. A lot of other pilots think like that, but... Because the cool thing is, as soon as I get past this little valley right here, if I were to lose my engine right now, I could make that valley, right? If I were to lose it on the other side of this valley, I could double back and still make that valley. And then either decide if I'm going to use, just, you know, glide down and land, which I might, you know, not do. There's no airports up here, so I'm not going to land on, you know, a farmer's field or anything like that if I have a parachute. I'd rather pull the chute. That's just me. Yep, 10,500 cruising along. 11.5 gallons an hour. That headwind is coming down a little bit, so it's at 33 instead of 41. But again, it's a trade-off. On my way home, I'll have a nice tailwind, and it'll make it easier or faster to get home. You know, during you know, doing my IFR, and I'm reading a lot about the mountain waves, and you learn about that in your private, but in your instrument, it becomes crucial that you know that kind of stuff. Even more so, because if you're flying around,
November 450 Tank Juliet, Los Angeles Center.
if you're flying around in the soup and you can't see anything, and you know you can see that you're close to mountains, and the plane is doing weird things, I guess you can pretty much expect, hey, I know what I'm in, I know what's going on here. I'm in some kind of a mountain wave and how to deal with that. Oh, it's up to 44 again. My goodness. All right, let's go direct enter, and then we're going to go nav twice. The plane is rolling around. I can feel it just kind of like rolling all weird. So gnarly, man. There's a nice bump. Make sure our indicated is under 133. And it is.
Center citation 278, Lima November, flight level 276, descending via the Bonjo 2.
So what just happened is I gained some altitude. It pushed me up a little bit.
278, Lima November, Los Angeles.
And now my nose is coming down because it's trying to capture that 10,500 again. There's our Bakersfield. Good. Lots of clouds, but there's breaks dead ahead, so I think we're going to be completely fine here. 7.3 used. Okay, ATIS 118.6. Let's get that in. And then Bakersfield ground is 121.7. Confirm. ATIS 118.6. Got it in. And then ground is 121.7. Got it in. And then I think this is the last person I'm going to be talking to before I get to Bakersfield, so let's go ahead and get the tower in, which is going to be 118.1. Great. Now we're set up. Let's get our ATIS real quick, yeah? Let's see, what time is it? Yeah, we're fine. We'll be in Bakersfield in 18 minutes. Let's listen.
3016. ILS approaching use. Landing and departing runways 380.
Nice.
Flow control into Los Angeles, Las Vegas, San Diego, Phoenix, Scottsdale, and Oakland airports. As this weather information for California.
1048, LA Center, the Los Angeles altimeter.
Frequency 118.9 out of service. Frequency 120.5 out of service. Obstructing tower lights 5.4 and 5.5. Knock miles east.
Oh, I forgot my water. Shoot. Whatever.
Alpha 8, contact SoCal approach 1228.75, 2875.
2875, Delta 8, you have a great day.
Yep, lots of clouds. But I see the ground clearly, so that's a good thing.
November 381, Charlie Delta, contact Bakersfield approach on 118.8.
118.8, 1 Charlie Delta. I stand corrected. Let's check in with Bakersfield. Bakersfield approach, Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta is checking in, 10,500.
Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta, Bakersfield approach, Bakersfield Timbers 3015, make straight in, runway 308, advising you of information November.
I have information November, and then what was that barrel one more time?
Altimeter 3015.
3015, 1 Charlie Delta.
In Cessna 977, that traffic's now 12 o'clock, less than a mile northwest bound, typing out to unknown.
And he said straight in for runway 30, so I'm going to get myself set up. turned because 30 is like this. Here's my airport. It's running along like this, and I'm coming straight at it at a diagonal. So I'm gonna kind of come out here towards L45. I'll zoom in. L45, and then I'm gonna kind of, you know, come back in and go straight in. I'm gonna start hand flying this puppy. Turn the autopilot off. Pull the power back to 30%. All right. I'm gonna go right through that giant hole right there. I'm sure there's others that I could make through, but hey, you know what? I don't need all this altitude, and I'd rather be just safe. Wonderful, wonderful. So we have Bakersfield Tower in the secondary now, or the standby, and that's going to be okay because he asked if I had November, or let him know when I have November. So that means that the next time is going to be him telling me to contact tower. So I'll be good. Look at these big old puffy clouds. Cumulonimbus. Time to go get fitted, as they say. Yeah, man. Probably get some lunch too. I'm starving.
2 Echo Echo, 262 Echo Echo, Bakersfield departure, radar contact. Leaving 2000, clear direct San Marcos, climb maintain 10,000.
Check your engine. Make sure we're good. Yeah, it's still running good. Descending at 2,000 feet a minute, you can cool your engine down quite a bit. And I just want to make sure I'm not blocking any of my intakes. Air intake. It starts strangling the engine. No, thank you.
77, contact tower. X6 Hotel Tango, traffic no factor.
Elevation 510, so 1,500.
Cessna 114, traffic no factor.
So 500. Look at that. You got Bakersfield.
Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, contact tower 118.1.
Contact tower 118.1, 1 Charlie Delta. All right, here we go. And we are going to be 17 miles to the southeast.
Bakersfield Tower, medevac Meridian 15, 10 miles to the northwest. We'd like to transition to Delta for Adventist Hospital, and we have information November.
Meridian 15, Bakersfield Tower, clock up transition group.
Bakersfield Tower, good afternoon. Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta is 15 miles to the southeast, inbound with November.
Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta, Bakersfield Tower, runway 30, continue.
Runway 30, continue, 1 Charlie Delta. All right, 2,500, we'll go ahead and start leveling ourselves out.
6 Papa, wind 2705, runway 30 right at Delta, clear for takeoff.
Here's our Delta, clear for takeoff, 2 Papa. Tower, 162 Bravo on ground.
32 Bravo, negative, you can remain this break. Take out one more short flight on, I'll get you across.
62 Bravo.
Descent, so the altimeter is set. The cabin heat not needed. Landing light is on. Fuel system is good.
Kilo, make a right
mixture as required. We're going to go full mixture. Brake pressure check. We're good. Next checklist will be before landing. So we're going to say seat belts, shoulder harnesses. Good. Fuel pump is on boost. It is. Mixture as required. Flaps as required. Disengage autopilot.
That traffic no longer factor.
Meridian 15, Roger. I ran like Alpha, traffic no factor. Pretty good day.
Not going back to like Alpha.
9.8, we're good. We're going to stay on the right tank for the remainder of this.
November 32, they might stand up one.
Got an airplane in my vision over there.
Standing up, Ben.
Alright, 32 Bravo, cross runway 30 left at Echo, taxi
Start slowing down.
Golf, 1 ground, point 7.
Cross 30 left at Echo, taxi on Golf, and monitor ground point 7, 350 Bravo, thanks, have a great day.
Number 96 Bravo, cut at departure.
Departure 6 Papa.
Cessna 6 3 Kilo, wind 2808, runway 30 right, clear for the option.
Okay, go ahead. Flaps 50.
Zero right,
Goes down a little bit. Add a little power.
977 traffic approach and opposite downwind for the parallel runway, Cessna 1500.
Looking for traffic, 977.
Cessna 6 kilo traffic midfield up downwind for the parallel, Cessna 1500. Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, wind at 270 at 9 runway 30 right, clear to land number 2, traffic you're following right base Cessna.
30 right, clear to land, 1 Charlie Delta. We're looking for that Cessna. 30 right. That's the good one, that's the long one. No climbing.
Cessna 02 Lima, left turn, your discretion.
Left turn up to 802 Lima.
So 270 is the wind, so I'm going to have a slight left crosswind at 9 knots. Looking for that other traffic. I think he's already close to the runway, because I don't see anybody. Alright, everything's good, right, full, boost is on, the lights are on, everything is good, we're stable, nice stable approach.
Mercy Air 15, report landing assured, additional traffic on about a 3-mile final for 30 right, Cirrus 2000.
Mercy Air 15 will go into descent now.
Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, traffic off your left wing, about a mile, 1000 helicopter.
Looking, 1 Charlie Delta.
Mercy Air 15 has traffic in sight, no factor.
Roger, thanks. Cessna 02 Lima, wind 2709 runway 30 left, clear for the option number 2, traffic you're following, Cessna, short final.
Looking for traffic via number 2, 8202 Lima, 30 left.
November 02 Lima, additional traffic on a 1.5 mile final for the parallel, Cirrus 1000.
Traffic inside 8202 Lima.
Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, traffic approach in left downwind for the parallel, Cessna 1500.
Insight, 1 Charlie Delta. Pull back, let's get our speed to 104. Flaps full, little throttle. Alright.
Cessna 6 kilo, make left close traffic.
Make left traffic, 226 kilo.
Mercy Air 15 landing assured.
Mercy Air 15, roger.
Okay, pitching for 80. We need 80. It's all about that power management here.
Traffic.
We're low.
977, right turn, Delta hold short, right, there's right.
Traffic.
Delta hold short, run right 30 right, 977.
Traffic.
Cessna 977, proceed on to runway 30 right, right turn echo.
Proceed on to 30 right, and proceed down to echo. 977.
Cirrus 1 Charlie Delta, right turn your discretion, contact ground 0.7.
Alright, right at echo and over to ground, 1 Charlie Delta.
Good afternoon, Skyhawk 198 Tango Hotel, holding short 30 right at Delta, ready for takeoff.
Okay, off at echo, let's go to ground.
Wind 3.
clear of the runway. All right, we're going to go to the jet center, which is going to be over yonder. Bakersfield ground, Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta's clear of runway 30 right at Echo, going to the jet center.
Cirrus 381, Charlie Delta, Bakersfield ground, taxi to Bakersfield Jet Center via Alpha.
Okay, parking via Alpha, 381 Charlie Delta. Okay, so we're going to take Alpha the whole way down. Okay, so boost is off, we're clean with flaps, and we're going to taxi on over to the jet center. Yep, lots of clouds, lots of coolness, lots of headwinds. My goodness. There was points when it was like 47 knots. Just smack dab right at my nose. I mean, you do that in, a slower airplane, and man, it sucks. I don't know how long this one took us. I think this was about a 35-minute flight, but if we didn't have that much of a headwind. Traffic. We would have been here a little sooner. Usually it's about 30 minutes. So, that's not too bad, really. 5-6 minutes. Ooh, there's another plane just like mine right there. All right, here we go. Alpha 4. Oh, another Charlie Delta. Get out of town. He's 694 Charlie Delta, 381 Charlie Delta. How cool. Oh,